I noticed that many watchers of Blue Lock episodes of Season 2 have been critical of the twinned and still frame direction the production took for the adaptation. It's especially conflicting considering it's an action anime. I wondered, what will it look like if instead of holding frames, they animated it frame by frame? So I decided to take matters into my own hands. This video was sponsored by Skillshare. As a self-taught animator, I had a lot of trouble analyzing my stuff. I have glanced past over a lot of mistakes and I was barely aware of what to improve on. So now I'm confused and I'm tired. I used to be really jealous too, so I go to Twitter and see my friends have one more like on my post. So I end up being more tired, go to the corner and cry. No worries though, it's chill now. I still function on 2 brain cells, but my situation would have been a lot better if I had something to guide me. And that's why the sponsor of this video is so valuable, which is Skillshare. For anyone who doesn't know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes in tons of creative fields. From 2D animation to digital painting, character design, even productivity tips for artists, which I personally cater to keep me locked in and decisive. As someone who's self-taught, the struggle of hunting down tutorials, figuring out what even matters to learn. But Skillshare makes it so easy with courses by pros who've been in the industry. They have everything in one place, it's structured, and it's targeted at getting results. I already binged into Nico Pantoja's courses in YouTube, but I just found out that he had really professional courses here in Skillshare making animations in Adobe Animate, which I super recommending to you guys, especially his class on Adobe Animate Essentials 2D Animation Fundamentals. And the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1 month free of Skillshare. Get started today! So thanks again to Skillshare for being the first sponsor of this channel. And now, back to animating. At that moment when I saw it trending, I haven't seen the episode, so I watched it. And I watched it, and I was surprised because it was kind of good. I really enjoyed it, man. That's my genuine opinion about it. I really enjoyed it. Let's get to work. I'm gonna pick a scene where people have problems with. What the heck? Let's watch this.
There is no fluidity. These scenes are either cram-packed with CGI or they're just still shots. Literally slides into the frame.
That one scene with the PowerPoint transition. Okay, let's go. I also want to figure out how to do this fire thing around characters. You know, the aura. The stinky aura. Yeah, that can work. I was looking for that. Let's start with the basic shapes for the rough or for the layout. Background, big ass curves there. You know, the cuts are super amazing. It's just that it's not moving. Gotta get your ideas off the board. There we go. Then this and running motion going. I'm going to make him do like the sprinters running. Basically the Usain Bolt type of run. And this gets animated too. I'm not gonna leave him like that.
Baby, you got something in you know.
I try to incorporate the camera as well in the grand scheme of things. So the camera follows here, then he meets there. So boom, there's a slow motion here. And in this scene, I'm going to make him jump so that it's realistic.
Wake up.
In this portion of the video, Zank, he has animated on Yuzakura Family Episode 23 and Demon Lord 2099. And some others more, and he hosts the Origins Anime project. So I joined with a call with him on Discord. Yo! Hello. Any opinions on the Season 2 animation? Blue Lock.
Fuck do people work on it? I think the issue is that the first issue is I think it's the director's fault because you have like one and two where one is stuff that he doesn't have control over and two is stuff he has control over. So he doesn't have control over the budget and he doesn't have control over the time. What he has control of is stuff like character designs, storyboards, like the pacing, all that kind of stuff, right? That's like a Kontoku's involved in, right? Like a director. And I think he took like the worst approach possible because you look at like the genre, I guess, like you got like a sports anime.
Yep.
It's like it's something where you need to have movement because you need to convey the idea.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So if you got like boxing, for example, and you have like still frames, you don't have impact of the wind up or like, but if you have like, I don't know, a slice of life or like a drama where people are just talking. So now you got the problem of, okay, our budget is okay, we don't have that much time, but we still need to have movement. So what do? Well, the answer is I would have got the character designs and I would have simplified everything if there was time to simplify. So I would have, like, Blue Lock has like an insanely detailed like art style. I would have clumped up some of their hair. I would have removed shadows, removed like the stupid line work. So then now it's easier to animate. Okay, so maybe like we can have some moving parts. Okay, sometimes I saw CG models in the episode. Now you've got CG stuff, so you're not stressing out your animation department. And because the characters are simpler, whenever the characters are talking and you cut to like a medium or close-up shot, you can have them moving now. So now you got movement in basically everything without sacrificing anything. That's all he needed to do if you just thought about it.
It's actually the direction. I haven't thought of that.
Mod, pretty cool guy. I think follows me, but
Yeah, that guy. I saw that.
if I was a director, I sort of would have done like a full redo on like the cut, because like the cut moved really weirdly with the arms, with the elbows out.
Ooh.
That's not his fault, like obviously. Like I assume it's like a rush, but I think that's what he really needed to do. Because I don't see any reason why he couldn't have done that, the director, at least. Look at JJK season 2 compared to 1, right? Like they simplified the whole model sheet, and because of that, nearly every episode was like this.
Yeah, it was so
Had
cool.
so much like going on. A lot of the times, like JJK season 2 was like very detailed with his art style. Like I can cherry pick and say, I don't know. Look at Nanamin, how detailed he is. Look at
Yeah, the corrections.
this
Yeah.
frame here.
Even Mei
Yeah,
Mei.
so it's simpler, but that doesn't mean like if it's simpler, I guess it's like you can either A, animate the character simply like in the character design, or B, you can just add more detail. But if you got a character design which is always detailed, you can't make it simpler because it's going to look weird compared to the norm.
Ooh.
So it's why with Blue Lock you can't just draw like some frames with less detail, because everything's detailed, which is why you need to like remove the detail on the character sheet itself.
There's no variations
Yeah.
in detailed and
So
not.
I guarantee you, if you are like a dude, like it would to draw one of those frames. If he like removed the shadows on it, it's simpler to draw as well. You can do things. You can animate quicker as well. It'll take quicker to clean up. It'll take quicker for your Gangaman or Sakan dude to do it as well.
But yeah, dude, I wanna be associated with people like Zink. It's infectious. They go for shiz all the time. They see what I do the same. So after that little chat that I had with Zink, I used that insight to leverage on my animation. Although everything seems going my way, I really did not expect that things are about to go south.
And I used to know. Are you guys okay?
Somebody! Somebody!
Somebody. Somebody? Like the...
Okay, so what I mean by things going south is, even though I'm there to work, like I'm there sitting on my chair, but the thing is, even though I'm sitting on this chair that I'm sitting on, I can't do any work. I can't get myself to do it. I'm just sitting there like for until hours passes. So what happened is I work on other stuff. That's why I release 2 unrelated videos, even though like this one came. But I can't get myself to work. It's really annoying. The motivation that I had just gone. So I did some animations, some speed battles, some animations with people while I was doing this. So like I was so bored doing this animation that I did animations for another thing. She's crazy. But yeah, that happened and I struggled a lot. The hair is stuck in here, which I don't know if it makes sense because they're playing football, so I might just remove. You know what? I'll stay truthful. The original. I think I'll make him go away because if like I disobey my PA or my production assistant, they will demolish me, man. So I gotta out of the original storyboards. My friend said was right, man, because you notice how super cool the proportions and everything, right? It's a sports anime, you know. I think the approach they took is it's an effective approach, man. I think it's super cool, but having still frames is kind of messed it up. And also the characters are super detailed, super well drawn, which backfires because again, it's a sports anime. They should have at least reduced the quality a little, so the corrections and the cleanup will be much more easier. Even the layout, you know. Crazy.
Bruh.
Yo, I don't know if I can finish this. I might have to resort to still frames, bro. Nah, we got this. We finna speedrun this. So just outline this. I don't even care anymore, dude. You gotta sacrifice some things to make the animation possible. I must think like a true mappa animator. Okay, so this, and it becomes here, then goes back. No, that makes no sense. So the last moments of animating this really tedious. It was the most painful throughout the whole process. But we got it done. We got it done. And I'm going to show you guys. Let me know what you think. And here's the animation.
赤こっちだピンク
こいついつの間に俺の背後に
So that's about it, guys. You can opt in for the free 1-month trial of Skillshare for the first 500 people that click the link. I really recommend Tonico Pantoas. Really great. He's the pro one. He is the pro when it comes to 2D layout. He animated in How to Train Your Dragon and other animations too. He's really great. He's really great, and he has courses there. So I really recommend you check those out. And yeah, man, this has been it. Take care, guys.